Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 40s World, where we do reviews and pretty much anything we want to talk about, okay? But what I want to talk about tonight, which I wanted to talk about last night after work, but I just didn't get a chance to because I was just that frustrated. I'm talking about the Queen or Queen's Supreme Court. Yes. I was so freaking upset, okay, because in Atlanta, Georgia, we had tornadoes trying to come through, or did come through, but it didn't hit, excuse me, my particular area. And at the time, I was coming home, and it was just like a lot of lightning and thundering, but not hail or real hard rain coming down at the time. And so when I got in my car, it was like maybe 5 after 10. And, like I said, the weather was, trying to get started out there. And as I was rolling home on the highway, I saw that T.S. Madison had her little countdown going on. Now, I know she said 10 p.ish, color people time. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay, maybe it'll start by 10:15, maybe 10:20, 10:30. I'll be home hopefully by then. So as I was getting closer to my home, it had counted down and she was on and she was doing her thing, looking all cute and stuff, shaking her little titties and everything else was vibing right, like, it would normally go with her and Kaya doing it at the same time. And she had a little remix, her little music going on and all that. I was like, okay, I get. I couldn't get a hold of the little diddly tune she was getting to, but neither here nor there, I can catch up with it. So I said, okay, this gonna be good. The promotion was good because she had been promoting it for about a month or so, but really getting in with the new name change and how the setup was gonna look and this, that, and the third with one queen instead of two, queens or crowns going on and stuff. And it was just like solo dolo, you know what I'm saying? So everything was good and she was acting like her normal self, no tension, no stress. And so I'm still rolling home. And I finally do get home and, she's introducing herself. And then she started putting up one chair. And I'm like, okay, so she is going to have like a little co host. I'm hoping that it will be Kaya. Like they gagged us all this time going through all this little stuff that could have been fictitious, or we all probably, well, not all, but some of us was like holding out that maybe it's just a big, big gag, and they just got us. But it wasn't that. So it was like true to form. They have fallen out. Hopefully I'm hoping just a little bit they can repair it because to me, it's just still not right. Not seeing them together. I know Kai always had her Queen's Court thing going on, have been doing it for over, several years, but it was just like a very good camaraderie together with both of them. Hmm? My child is talking about Wakanda forever. I don't know what this woman talking about. But anyway, she might be talking about my little scar, my little do that I did here. But anyway, okay. And so, what was I hate when she do that. She just come on in here and then just interrupt me. But anyway, so yeah, got home, got to okay, yeah. So she started introducing. She brought out one chair. A Chi or somebody had brought out one chair. I said, okay, so she's gonna need a cocoa. So okay, whatever. And then she was like introducing Lil Mo. So when she said Lil Mo, I kind of remember who Lil Mo was, little rapper from the early '90s, something like that. And, she had been on I think Hollywood Divas or something like that. But yeah. Um and she came out, dressed, looked all pretty and stuff. And I was like, what is she gonna bring? Because she's not really a loud mouth person that's ready to get anybody straight if they, come sideways or whatnot. Or, a person that can just, how they say, read a person real quick. Well, I like to say get them together real quick. Or quick, fast, and hurry. And so, okay, interesting dynamic. Okay, moving on. So then I see her throw up another chair. I'm like, wait a minute now, because your frame on your camera or whatever, it can only really support two faces at one time, unless you hold it back and then try to center it and bring it up, as far as the structure and it being seen and formatted correctly. And I'm like, no, where's she going with all these chairs and stuff? That means too many people talking and you ain't gonna be able to hear one while because the other one gonna be talking. It's just gonna be a lot of, like, what do you call it, static or a lot of noise, and you ain't gonna make out who's saying what because everybody gonna be trying to talk at the same time. I said, what is going on? So that was the first strike. I said, no, wait a minute now. You got two people. I remember seeing when she was doing her promos, having two pink robes and then one single robe, meaning she was the sole judge or just that third. I said, no, wait a minute. Is she trying to go on them bench trials where they had out like three judges and then they go in its chambers and deliberate amongst themselves and then they get one final judge or one final order to sentence the person with? I said, I don't like that. I don't like that. And it's going to be too long. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be too many opinions put in the pot. So I don't like that idea at all. Then we got Shekinah Joe. She was filling in the second seat, or I should say third seat. And I was like, okay, Shekinah, she is kind of feisty. And she will get a person together when she needs to. But, I don't know. I don't know because it's like you don't have anybody that's truly independent and that's really want to say what they got to say and ain't gonna be no holes barred. I'm like, TS Madison, you need somebody, or you need to figure out whether or not you want to be independent and make your money just like you did when you was doing porn or whatever. You had no holes barred. You did what you want to do. It was just you and you against the world and you marketing yourself and your porn videos and that's this, that, and the third. And that's how you really made your living. So I'm going to need you to decide whether you're going to be independent and take this thing as far as you can until somebody really want to buy it. And then you can just go on to another product and make that $1 million business as well. But when you fooling around with the industry, you are going to be like a gag order on yourself. Meaning you ain't going to be able to say too much or too nothing, or you ain't going to get no deals in Hollywood or however the big players play, wherever their playground is. You're going to be censored. And I could understand where Kaya was, where she was like, let's just do this, till we can see a little further and we can probably let somebody buy us out and we can start something else, with me, your creative genius with marketing and doing this, that, and the third. And then my creative vision of constructing something or creating a format where we can both be comfortable in portraying whatever role we want to enact on or whatnot. So I could see how the two people were coming together, making a complete oneness of a show. But it seemed like T.S. Madison kind of got a little too far, well, went too far too fast. Instead of her just seizing the moment, let the numbers continue to gravitate upward, and then, she can really command what she wants to be paid and how she wants to see herself in the future, her and Kaya, whether it would go on, big screen or a television show or whatnot, because that mess they had last night, T.S. Madison, that was a complete mess. It was a waste of my time, my integrity, and I'm looking for entertainment. I'm looking to get laugh, kiki, ha, get my gag on, clutch my pearls, hold my breasts, hold my stomach because the pain's just coming down too hard with me laughing, and I ain't get none of that. I mean, I was mad as hell coming home from work because you're tired, some things don't completely act right at work and you just need a release. And I was just waiting on that release to come, which never came. It's just like having sex with a man that can't even get a nut and he can't even nut in you so you can get yours. You know what I'm saying? I was so disappointed. I was like, oh my God. And I'm sitting up here, it's thundering. It's raining real hard outside. You can hear the wind rustling up against the house, making all these weird sounds and stuff. And I'm sitting up here trying to get look at the Queen's Supreme Court court in session or whatnot. And they ain't giving me nothing but making my eyebrows go up like they're going up now. Upset. Like what is this mess? What am I looking at? I am getting more frustrated and discontented as time goes on. I only looked at it for 10 minutes and I like freak it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not what I tuned in for. And if I paid tickets to go somewhere and see it live, I would want my money back. And I'm just for real about that. I was so disheartened. I mean, psyched me up for 3 weeks straight, got me coming home, trying to look at it on my little phone, coming on in here in the house, trying to get my little watch on the phone, on the computer, or the phone, whichever I can get to. Like old times, your whole entire used to cut up. And, half the time when they did they show together, I probably watched maybe 30 minutes and then it started to get boring, because it was like they had really finished the cases and they were just really arbitrarily talking about here or there, nothing really serious. But I was like, now, you wasted my time. I could have just been on my knees praying. Hopefully, the roof didn't come off because of the storm outside, or sitting reading my Bible, or just contemplating life. But I'm sitting up here on twice as angry, frustrated because I'm tired, coming home from work, weather ain't right. And then I wanted to see something that I've been anticipating and anxious to see because I knew it was going to be fabulous. Because, Madison, you did the damn job when you talking about promoting your ass off for the Queen's Supreme Court. The visual were good, the little movie, what do you call it? I guess a little skit, a little promo you did. Giving us a showcase of what it was going to be like when we tuned in on Monday night. And I mean, everything was on point. I mean, you paid for that, girl. You did that. But the deliverance of the show was piss poor. Like you didn't, this was your first time coming out to the rodeo. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. And the people that you got, I mean, you could have came over there by yourself, and it probably would have went off with without a hitch. But you bringing two people that's new to the format, little Mo looked like she was just, I don't know, like she was trying to figure out why she was there herself. And she didn't know what to say. She didn't know if she needed to say this or that because she's in the industry. She didn't want to mess up her chances, her future chicks, that may come out of a venture or venture when she's still in a business. They might call her, wanting her to do a reality show or be on a show or this, that, or sitcom. And just because she said something on Madison format, uh, they gonna blackball or whatever. So she was just like picking and choosing what words she wanted to say if she wanted to say anything. And I'm like, man, you should have excused her because she wasn't doing nothing. Meaning you didn't need that first chill. Now with the chill with Shakana, she really wasn't that live either until the after show from what my daughter was saying. Because, see, I didn't watch the after show either. I tell you, I gave it 10 minutes. And if you ain't got my attention in 10 minutes when the show is already started, you ain't going to have my attention. Because, I didn't come for you to be a comedian. I came for you to roast and gag. And little did I know, as the little part I started watching, you were saying there was going to be another whole format. Now, I might be wrong, but when you were doing your promos and stuff, you didn't say that you weren't going to be roasting and gagging, that it was going to be more so of a show set up like The View or The Real or the talk. I'm like, we ain't sitting around no table and picking up topics and having each of us say what we felt about it. We didn't come for that. We didn't come for that. I didn't come for that type of commentary. I came for some ratchetness on an upscale type of level, if that's where you were trying to take it. But I'm like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. You need to get rid of them chairs. You need to maybe just have one if you want to, cause the camera don't hold all three of y'all. How the camera was focusing last night, it was like you could have see Shakana when we was focusing on you and Mo, and then when we was on Shakana, you couldn't see Mo at all. So I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? This is not television. This is something that you and Kaya. I'm like how Kaya used to say, Reginald, call your dad. I'm like. T. Madison, call Kaya. Call Kaya, make her up. Because oh, I'm like, I had a headache for you. And I pretty much know how you felt when Kyle left you that night when y'all was trying to get that show started, when y'all were trying to interview Monique. And, Kai like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gone. Shoot. Well, what my charge? I'll call you in the morning, man. That's how, that's how I was feeling when you had Lil Mo up there looking like her eyes or face was stuck in a headlight with what they said, a deer in headlights, just caught up and ain't nothing coming out. And then you got Shakana over there. I don't know what she was talking about. I really don't. It's neither here nor there. It was just wasting my time, and I can't get that time back. And I'm like, I'm supporting you. I'm trying to support you because, like I said, me and my daughter did our little bench trials, and we came nowhere close to the comedy and the interactions that you and Kaya had. I mean, it was just a good chemistry between you all. You were more on the let's watch what we say, but we still want to be ourselves. And Kai was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I need to say when I say it, how I want to say it, and that's just gonna how it roll. And if people can't get with it, then tune in to somewhere else, but not this channel, okay? So I could appreciate that, and I understood where she was going with it. And she hadn't changed anything. Her format is still the same. She's still moving on, but it's still like a disconnect because I don't see you're there when she's doing it. So I was like, this is not working for me. This is not. And then I mean, you just need to get rid of just keep one chair, keep searching until you find that person. Because I thought, well, shoot, if Tammy Roman didn't be so into the industry still, where I guess she was trying to get a check by being on reality shows as well, she would definitely be a good fit. Tammy Roman, yeah, she do the what do you call it, the Bonnet Chronicles. Y'all know who she is. She was on Basketball Wives LA, I think, or Miami. Hell, I can't remember. She was married to Kenny Anderson, the basketball player. But anyway, she would have been definitely a good one. Let me see. I mean, you need another female, a straight female that is not biased to any religious group or any sexual type orientation group. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't really think of any YouTubers that are female that could probably be like, yeah, or anybody that's not in the industry. But that's something you and your team need to ponder real hard and try to get somebody that's a female and have those attributes similar to Kaya's and don't have no vested interest in it, even trying to be a part of the music industry or the entertainment industry, but know some people in the industry that she could say, well, I know what go down. And I'm not gonna be a part of that. I'm not gonna be a pawn to that and stuff of that nature. But yeah, that's the person you need to look for. Or, you need to decide whether you want to be a part of the industry where they tell you what to do, what to say, how to be. They, construct your image, how you going to portray yourself, this, and that. Or you're going to be independent. And you're going to make that money and get that money like you got it through the porn video industry. You know what I'm saying? And just do it like that. And there's no restrictions. But that's what you need to really sit down and kind of figure out where you want to go when it comes to that. Because it's like you have all the say, you have all the muscle, you're pushing and driving everything. And it's not somebody coming to you saying, oh, well, you can't say that, or nah, you can't wear that, or no, you can't look like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then I think you will be able to understand what type of format you want because it doesn't seem like if you're not gonna do any gagging and no upriling people and getting on folks for the stupid things that they do out here in this world, then it's no sense of you having a queen's court to derive any type of justice or sentencing because it's not gonna work because it seems like your format you want to be behind a table like Whoopi Goldberg, them on the View, and having a conversation about trending topics or political topics, and you want to do it that way, or like I say, even the real, how they get down and talk about same thing. But I'm like, it's boring as hell, and it's scripted, and you have to not say certain things. But when y'all had it, when you were doing filming at your house, you know, we went back and forth whether it should have been like the intimate setting that you had in your living room or dining room area, den area, and maybe you don't want everybody to see your house, and I understand that, I get it. And that's why you built what you needed to build in the basement, constructing it how you wanted to have it done that way. But I don't know. I'm going like, girl, you need to, mm-mm, mm-mm, until you get somebody that's good chemistry with you. I don't think you just need to do Queen's Court, really. Because you got to be real. You got to be real to the people where we're relating back to you. Because Monday night, I wasn't relating to you. It's like I didn't even know what I'm looking at. Like, what is going on? Are we here for laugh and giggles? Or are we here to really sit and have a thought provoking moment on topics of issues? I'm like, I didn't want nothing thought provoking. I wanted something insanely. Um, Mindless. I wanted to take my mind off of my issues and just laugh and key. You know what I'm saying? And just leave it at that. But I didn't get that. So I was very disappointed. I said I had to come in here and make me a video about this little thing because I didn't get into the videos where Kaya was, going off on Maddie and Maddie was going off on Kaya. And we had these other YouTubers getting into it and just a whole lot of back and forth. Just I'm like, I'm just sit on the sideline because everybody have a point look like they trying to make, but it's only 2 points or really 3 points. What the Lord know and what Kaya and Madden know. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And only them three can work it out. So I never wanted to, and I didn't make any videos trying to put my opinion in it because I didn't care one way or the other. I just wanted them to stay together because it was just so, I don't know, like a sister bond they had with one another, and it fitted, and it just felt right. And they lost it. I'm like, I wish they could bury the hatchet and get over their differences and somewhat get the lawyers involved and everything is split 50-50 and they can move on. But sometimes, things go a little bit too far. Things are said that shouldn't have been said and can't be taken back. Future. Um, I don't know if we got that because my thing froze. I was just saying, to mend their fences and hopefully they can get that together in the foreseeable future with the Queen's Court or whatnot, or the Queen's Supreme Court, or hell, just scrap it and start something else. Um, but yeah, I was disappointed when she was talking about we ain't gonna talk about nobody in the way that we were talking about, people and stuff. I'm like, well, what are we talking about then? Why are we here? What's going on? Why did you change the format? Why you didn't chat with us to see what we thought about it? Because at first the numbers were really high. And then as time went on, my daughter was telling me they were just dropping. I said, yeah, because it was a bunch of mess. We respected one thing and we got another. And the show wasn't entertainment. Let me see. I think that was about it. And I think I feel a little bit better because, that was weighing heavy on my heart. I was trying to tape a video going to work about it. And I messed up 3 different separate times. I don't know if I didn't have enough space on my phone, but it just kept acting up. And I was just like, this is like when you have something bad in your mouth and you guys need to get the taste out, or say somebody had something they were going to cook for as your favorite food and you hadn't had it in a long time and you had been anticipating. That's what I was, doing with the Queen's Court or the Queen's Supreme Court, waiting on Madison to turn it out for me. And when I got in and got looking at the program, I got disappointed, just like me biting into my favorite dish that somebody was making for me, and it just tasted like salt. You know what I'm saying? Then I like had to spit it out and give me a glass of water and be like asking the person, "You trying to kill me? I got blood pressure problem." You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was just a hot mess. It was just a hot dealio mess. Okay. So I believe in, giving a person a second chance to defend themselves and not defend themselves, but to redeem themselves and try to get things back on course. Because, like I said, it's not going to work, Matter, if you're not invested in talking about people and getting them together and things of this nature. You know, just like we should have been talking about Tony Braxton and how the hell she back in bankruptcy, or why she owing so much to the government, the IRS. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about millions of dollars again. And I know you call yourself friends with them, or they cool, but they entertainers, and you know she ain't in bad management no more. I don't understand what's going on. Like what? And then you got Birdman, supposed to be her fiance, husband, whatever, allegedly. And what is he doing? Why is she in this debt alone? I'm not understanding, but see, that's something you probably wouldn't want to touch because you're saying that they're your friends. That ain't nobody your friend out there, and nobody in the entertainment business ain't nobody your friend. It's all about everybody trying to get their money, and they can coexist with one another, but they're not your friends. And Maddie, you should know better, and you should know this by now. Everybody wants a little piece of you to continue to have their state of living upgraded or at the same place that they like it. That's all. That's all it is in the entertainment industry. Okay? That's all it is in business, in the corporate world. Running your own business. Whose vested interest is it really? You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there trying to get their piece of the pie, piece off of you, as much pieces they can get. Okay? So you just totally are not there anymore in a sense. So, okay, man, I'm going to just need you to get it together. I was just on my little you call it upset box, and I just needed to relax, relate, and release. That's what I thought I was doing yesterday when I was tuning into the show, but I got very, very disappointed. But other than that, I'm cool now. It's off my chest. I hope everybody enjoyed my video, saw some enlightening that I was trying to give to the situation. And man, we're gonna need you to do better. We're gonna need you to do better, girl. Either do better or leave it alone. Either do better or leave it alone. Okay, baby. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'm saying it one more time. Go find Kaya. Make up. Make up with Kaya. Please make up with Kaya. There's no in no. You know what I'm saying? You just have to work on it. I ain't saying beg her, but have lunch, have dinner, hell, go take a cruise together and maybe see if y'all can work it out. Because y'all need one another. Y'all really do. Y'all do. Y'all do. The comedy is just not there without y'all. Y'all both are missing something. Something. Okay. But peace and blessings. And I'll tune back in. Sometime soon. Whenever I feel like it, guys. Bye bye.